Okay. Tell me you're that somebody. If I let this go, you can tell me.
Hello everyone, welcome to Queen Pebbles channel. This is the Pebbles Gang family where we're crushing every battle, and I just want to say welcome back to another episode. This will be episode 4 today. For those who haven't seen the first episode, make sure that you go back. But for those who have been already caught up, and this is going to be your 4th episode that you watch. In the last episode, as you can remember, this one was, on the last episode, we had therapy or throw hands because both sisters can't seem to get along when it comes to their careers. The older sister feels like her young sister is too irresponsible and that she doesn't really care about paying bills. She doesn't really care about, other things that's, adulting. They're both now just adulting and supposed to be going to college, but the other one wants to take a different initial approach by basically, instead of going to college, she feel like the easy way out is becoming a YouTuber creator contenter, where instead of doing games, she likes to vlog. She like to, do different things that YouTubers be doing and stuff for her channel, and doing a podcast. She want people to notice her because of her, gossip. She loves drama, and that's what she loves to do. And she thought that opening her own club would also get her money to kind of help her sister around the house. But even then, her sister was still not happy about it. She felt like, we're never going to compromise, or we're never going to find a common ground. So she thought maybe I should call a therapist, because their parents don't want nothing to do with, they're adults. They're 18. Both of them are 18 years old, and she's the older sister. She's like only by a few months that she's the oldest. But it's the fact that she feels like, you don't listen to me, and I'm trying to make sure that we both make it out here. And she wants to be a hairstylist. So for her to want to be a hairstylist, she really wanted her sister to be a part of that too. And yeah, I'm going to make the sisters both be a part of the whole hairstylist, where she does work and do hair and stuff like that like her sister. But she's going to be more of recording everything that she does. So she's going to be at work recording her hairstyles, getting her fan base up so people can see that she's a hairstylist and a gossiper, all these things going for herself. She's going a different way and a different route than what her sister want, but at least she's getting money. And I feel like, that Kamari should not be as, hard on her sister as she should be. And then throw hands was pretty much because, they basically, the fight and everything. All they was going to do was wanting to fight. And it was either therapy or throw hands. And she felt like, what? Instead of fighting your ass, I'm just going to go ahead and call the therapy before I have to drag you through this door.
Wait, you running. So what up? What the fuck is good, bitch? What's good? What's good? What's good? Nah, ain't no.
And if you don't go, I'm going to drag you into this car. And that's pretty much how she felt. So as you've seen in the end of the episode, you guys, she lost her job. Kamari lost her job. And I feel like right now she does have a few buffs. So let me actually show y'all. I think this is Kamari. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah. This is Kamari. Kamari lost her job. So I'm gonna read y'all her different feelings right now, her emotions. So it says she's charming craftsmanship from having good luck. Kamari felt her crafting work flowed a little easier and it turned out much better. Maybe she was in the zone or simply got lucky. And then the climbing the ladder, from recalling a milestone, leveled up and fired up. Let's go to work. And then pleasant nectar feelings because she had a little wine. But the reason why the leveled up climbing the ladder was because she had the confidence when that's when she was at work. But due to the fact that she got fired, yeah, that changed.
Make me fast.
Changed her mood. So the pleasant nectar is from her having to have some wine, because at the end, you guys, your girl was stressed. She was stressed the fuck out. She was like, bro, I just lost my job. I don't got time for it. And she was just over here in her sister's ear talking about, you need to do better with your life. And now look at her. She's getting fired. She wanted to be the better example for her sister. So now it's like feeling close, with her being around a Sam that Kamari has shared good moments with can bring those feelings back. And I think sharing her moments with her sister at the therapy office really gave her that perspective. And I think that's good. She loves the way that their home is nicely decorated because, you know, she was the one that came up with the idea. Easy sipping because she loves her wine. She's a wine tasting girl. And she's a noble newcomer. Kamari has started down the path to stardom. And I think it's because she did, I forgot what I had her do last, episode where she became, famous from, but we are trying to make her climb the ladder with that, and make her become some type of celebrity just like her sister. And that way, when she do open up her shop, she will be able to do that and be a popular, like, you know, already somebody that's known out there and open her, basically her career. Now, she also, the reason why she looks so sad, if y'all notice, is because you can see right here that her mullet says sad. And the reason why she's sad is because she got fired. Nobody wants to get fired from a job that they love. And Kamari loved the job that she was at. She was learning her entrepreneur skills. She was learning how to own a business. And that's pretty much why I wanted her to go to school for it and also learn from the job. But what I'm going to do is try to find something. I'm going to put job applications in and seeing if maybe we could find some other jobs that she like. You know, try to figure out like what we can do because, you know, in real life, realistically, you know, jobs are hard to come by sometimes. So she doesn't have a degree. So I feel like we might push back on the work a little bit. Maybe try to see if we can get some financial aid or something. And see if maybe we can have the school pay for it. So that way we don't have to worry about it. But bills, I don't know how we're going to do that. I think that we might have to make the other sister, pull out her money from her business, her small business that we started. We might have to have her kind of step up a little bit to try to do that and to do her YouTube vlog. So whatever YouTube that money she get, it comes to the household. So that way we can at least have the rent paid until her sister can come up with the money herself. And I am going to have, I really don't think Kamari wants to talk about this with her sister. She's going to basically talk to her mom. And I'm going to tell y'all about that in a minute after I read her this. Missing them from grieving, continuing on is one thing. Living each day on top of that is another. The most Kamari can do is take it one day at a time. So she's grieving right now as well, missing someone that I think passed away in the last episode that she was close to. And distinguished. So right now she got 3 sad mullets. 1, fired. 2, grieving. And the other one was because she lost opportunity for a scholarship that she wanted and she didn't get accepted. Not being accepted to any distinguished degrees is a bit of a bummer. She wanted to be accepted to a distinguished degree and apparently I guess her skills or something wasn't high enough. I don't know what it is, but we are going to basically go back and try to see if we can apply again. As for Kaylee, we have Kaylee right now. Kaylee's actually in a great mood because she's been, you know, doing good with her YouTube channel. She's over here smiling, as you can see, the younger sister. Right now she's calling her dad and her mom because she noticed that her sister is kind of depressed and she wanted, even though her and her sister fight, she feels like, okay, we need to get to the bottom of this because my sister's not being herself. Normally she's the one that keeps it all together. And her mom usually is the glue that puts everything together in the family when some drama or whatever. So she was hitting up her mom and her dad and letting them know, like, you know, Mom, Dad, I really think that we need to come to Starbucks. And that's pretty much where we are at, you guys.
When you hold me close and I can just be, I like this. When it's soft and slow and I feel so safe, I don't have to know. Morning light through the window, you're still right here. No rush and no pressure, just us in the air. You don't say too much, but I feel it clear. In the way you move, I know you're sincere. I don't have to guess, I don't have to chase it.
Alright, so that is pretty much it right there of Starbucks. The whole reason why I'm gonna go ahead and start the episode. Let's get into it. But I'm having her talk to her mom, and she's like, you know, Mom, Dad, I just wanted to call to let you know that we need to basically take Kamari to Starbucks. She's like, she's not feeling well and she's depressed, and I think it's a lot going on in her mind. She needs to vent. So I want us to eat right now this afternoon. So that's what she's pretty much doing. And her parents. Okay, so here is her dad. Her dad, so her dad is here. So let's go ahead and add. Okay, they're already. So it looks like Kamari has an emotional bomb. Kamari is finding it difficult to be processed her negative emotions in a healthy manner. Feeling of anger or sadness quickly become overwhelming and always result in an over dramatic emotional meltdown. So right now it's expected for her to get an emotional meltdown just because she is feeling some type of way. And you know, losing a job would put you in that mood. So I kind of understand where she's coming from. And I think her parents being around might actually help her. So I'm definitely waiting for the opportunity. That's cute. He's like, hey, daughter, how you doing? What's going on and stuff? And she's like, Dad, I just wanted you and Mom to come because, you know, as you can see, I don't like how Kamari is feeling. Like she's been down lately and I don't know what's going on. And I feel like you and Mom could kind of put her spirits up or something. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna call Mom back again because she didn't pick up. I don't think she said she was coming, but I don't see her.
Miss Stevie Felina. Watanabe. Yeah.
Her and her mom was loud. That's so funny. She's like, Mom, you're so funny. She's like, yeah. She said, we just wanted you to come over. Oh, there her mom go. Oh, look at the mom and her daughter is twinning right now.
Hello, we're twins. We're twins. Yes, sir. I am me. She is she. Except when I pretend I'm her. And when we switch, you can't tell which is which.
All right, so I'm gonna have Kamari come over here because I really think she needs a comfort. Let's hug her mom lovingly before we actually sit down. I think it's actually a perfect time. I mean, a perfect, pretty afternoon or evening, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to request an outside table because I feel like sitting outside of Starbucks actually might feel kind of relaxed. So we're definitely going to do that. Let's go ahead and request a table. They have a TV, a bar. That's cute. But she's basically like, you know, saying, Mom, I'm really glad that you and Dad is here. I'm sorry to pull you away from business. She said, but I have a lot on my mind and I think maybe sharing about it. She was like, well, you know, we can. She was like, you're not interrupting us, sweetie. She's like, me and your father is always here for you whenever you need us. We don't have no problem. She was like, yeah, I agree. She said, I just know that we're in college now. And you want to hear the best. You just want the best for us. And I just don't want to let you down. And I think she really don't want her to let her mom and her dad down. I really think that she's pushing herself hard because she really want her parents to be happy and know how wonderful, you know, life is going for her because it's expected for her versus, you know, Kaylee. Kaylee is more immature. So that's something they expect. I feel like she's kind of scared to tell them she got fired because she feel like, well, they probably think that's something that Kaylee would have a hard time with, not her, because she's very educated. How did you get fired? Why did you get fired? She got fired over some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. She got fired for doing the right thing. So I think that her parents should definitely understand and tell her like, Mom, Dad, I got fired because of something that, you know, a decision I made. Somebody was trying to steal some files or whatever and stuff in our cabinet, and apparently she got fired for being honest and telling the boss, so they let her go. And I think that was dumb as fuck, but hey. It sucks that she had to go through that, but you know what? I really believe that Her parents are very nice and sweet. I don't think they're going to fuss at her like she thinks. I think she's just getting in her head and overthinking it. She might be so stressed that she probably just might think that, okay, what if this, what if that? But her parents are very cool. They're not going to, really think, they're going to probably be mad at the situation because of how her job kind of let things, happen. So yeah, I think it's crazy. Parents, are y'all gonna sit down? Yeah, hurry up, sit down. Cause I want us to talk and I want to order something. So let's, have them order. I want her to order for the table. And then we can while we're, after we give the waiter basically our order, then we could decide, basically what to tell them. So let's see. I feel like a macchiato could be definitely for, do I want macchiato or do I want her to have a smoothie? Nah, if it's a chef choice, that means it's ass. Cause every time I get a chef choice, my sim always end up getting food poisoning, which is dumb. I'm gonna get a macchiato for, my girl Kamari. I think Kaylee is going to want a cappuccino. I feel like their mom wants an espresso. And then for the dad, I could see him having a Americano. Let's see. I know it's not breakfast, but you got breakfast anytime. I don't really want no appetizer. I don't know. Honestly, a blueberry bagel sounds good for Kamari. I feel like that's something she probably want for breakfast. I feel like some banana bread sound really good for the mom. I feel like the dad wants an everyday bagel, which means that he's gonna have, no, I feel like that would be hers. Everything bagel to me is like a cream cheese, egg, sausage, biscuit with bacon and all that stuff. Everything bagel. So we're gonna say that that's what she would like. And for the dad, I feel like he would want a scrambled eggs and bacon plate. Just because I feel like him being a man, he wants a bigger plate. So we're gonna do that. So once we finish, yeah, look at her. You could tell like she's so sad. It's like, look at this. She's like, bruh, I don't know what's going on with me. She's like, this day sucks. And I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm probably gonna have her, I think I might have her definitely write in her diary when she gets back home, because she needs to vent. I really think that she needs to vent. I don't think talking is the only thing that's going to help. Alright, let's wait until the waiter. I don't know why they keep standing up. Like, sit down. Alright. Let's see if we can have a deep conversation and have some deep thoughts. I want to do conversation with her family. Like, I literally do. I want her to say, why is it that the dad acting like he don't want to sit down?
First off, bitch, mind your business.
She's like, Mom, I'm scared to tell you this, but since the dad went to the bar, I do want to talk to you while he's not here. And she's like, okay, what's up? And she's like, well, I don't want you to get mad, and don't, if you tell dad, be cautious of what you say. But I lost my job. She said, what? Really? But you're book smart. How do you lose a job? She said, what happened? She's like, well, it's something shitty that happened. She said, wait, let me tell you after the waiter leaves. He's like, hi ladies, what can I help you? She said, I would like a blueberry bagel. Make sure that the blueberry is there, and I would like, a latte, whatever. She just tell everybody else. Why y'all keep getting up? I hate when they do that. I understand, baby girl, you lost your job. I understand. It's sad. And look at her sister. Her sister's smiling and see that she evil. But look at her sister, guys. She's over here crying while her sister is, like, she's over here smiling while her sister's over here crying. That's so sad. She's having her moments. Oh, she's having a bad day, guys. Oh, she's like, Mom, I don't know what to do. She's like, I really don't. This is the worst day of my life. She said, babe, it's okay. It's okay. She said, not that serious. Why do they keep getting up and leaving the table? Like, come on, bro. I'm trying. The whole point is so we could talk. I don't want to just have it with everybody. Like, hurry up. Talk. Let's, have her have a deep conversation with her dad. She's like, Dad, can we talk? Mom, can we talk? She's like, okay, what's going on? And how did you lose your job? She's like, Mom, apparently I lost my job because, my job apparently had a situation. She's like, I had a situation. Why you can't sit here? I'll be back, you guys. This game is dumb. I don't know why, but for some reason, this game has been dumb. But she's like, this world is so fucked up, Mom. She's like, the job literally fired me because I did the right thing. Somebody apparently was stealing files in the cabinet. And she's like, really? She said, so they let you go for being honest? She's like, yeah. She said, that's dumb. She said, I'm sorry. But she said, you know what? Everything will work itself out. Just go home, get in bed, relax. She's like, don't worry about it. Something good will come. She's like, you're smart. You know how to figure this out. She's like, and plus your sister will carry you on. She said, that's crazy. You lost your job. And look how she's looking. She's like, that's exactly why I didn't want to tell her, because now she's going to try to gloat. But she's just smiling. She's like, that's hilarious. Let's, I think we're going to, let's do something funny and have her joke. Do an inside joke. I feel like because she's a sister, the young sister, she's going to do an inside joke because she's going to be like, ha, that's hilarious. Like you really lost your job? She's like, girl, you really lost your job? She said, sis. She said, well, don't worry. I'm going to get on the computer. I'm going to look at some other jobs. I'm going to look in school and everything. She said, I really have high hopes that something good will come through when I research. She's like, that's the spirit. She said, you're very tough. You're very smart. I raised both you and your sister to know how to be working women. And don't allow no man to make you feel like you have to quit your job. She's like, be strong, be independent. You know how I am and how your father raised you. She's like, yeah, I remember, Mom. She said, for real, I definitely get it, what you're coming from. I'm gonna have her drink her espresso. Drink. She said, well, I feel like she's gonna say, well, this actually sounds like some tea that I would put on that's what she's probably thinking. This is some tea that I definitely would put on my host channel. She said, I can't wait for my viewers to find out about you losing your job. Like, that's what she's probably thinking, but she's not saying it out loud because she don't want Kamari to be like, don't you dare. And that gets her into a fight. So I think when she get home, she's definitely going to do that. I think that would be a perfect drama. Let's ask our sister about her day. Cause she's a YouTuber. We want to know how her YouTube and stuff is going. We don't know how her fans. She said, girl. She said, yeah. She said, that's crazy. She said, girl, I was on social media. It was some people saying some crazy jokes. She telling them some jokes that she found on her, social media with the drama and stuff about this girl getting dragged and stuff. And a lot of people in the comments was like, that's what you get. Cause she was running at the mouth and everything. And she posted it on her TikTok. So she's just like laughing about it, saying, girl, you should have seen the video. The video was so funny. She's like, everybody here was just, She said everybody here was just crazy. She said, girl, that's exactly why I don't be on social media. Y'all young people are always talking about dragging somebody. She said, yeah, yelling. She said, I can't believe that. She said, that's all we see online is people just dragging each other and downing each other. She's like, we're supposed to be uplifting each other. But she said, you and your sisters are beautiful girls. People are going to try you. People are going to come for you. So y'all both have to be on your P's and Q's. She's like, I'm proud of you though. Even if you lost your job, just know that me and your dad are here. And if you need help with your rent for a few months, we can help you with that. But her mom's like lecturing. Her mom is definitely lecturing, Kaylani and saying, but you better, she's like, I don't have time for your sister calling me and saying that you basically is just sitting there not doing your part. She said, you're going to clean, you're going to make sure that you give her some of that YouTube money. And look how the sister looking. She like, you bitch. She said, really? You really? She said, okay. She said, you really think I'm gonna give you that money? She said, girl, bye. That money's for me to get out of the place so I don't have to be here at this apartment. But anyways.
Just tell the bitch whoever she is. When I catch her, I'ma beat her ass.
It's 10 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead. I feel like she had a good vibe, but I think she'll do better. She's thinking about moving and everything because she really wants to be in her own place. She wants her own family. She wants to be able to move away from her sister. She feels like her sister is causing her to have so much stress that a lot of stuff is not going on for her. And it could be true and it could be wrong. I mean, maybe she might end up trying to find some, other places that she can stay where they don't have the roommate. Cause she feel like if all her sister's going to do is throw parties and don't want to, participate in helping paying rent or paying something, then she feel like, what's the point of living together? She said the whole point I thought of us living together was so that we could help each other out. We could actually do something. Dang, they bill $124. She was like, yeah, just listen to your sister. Stop yelling. She said, well, that's exactly why we're going to therapy, Mom. The therapy actually helped, and I think we should go to another session. I was thinking about booking another one tomorrow for us to go, just because, I thought it helped me. I think she really did listen. She's like, but Mom, I'm ready to go home. It's already 10 o'clock. I'm tired. She said, it's been a long day. It was good venting to y'all. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys, okay? So I'm going to have her come in here and give her a family kiss and say, I love you, Mom. Me and sis is about to go home. And I will see you when basically I'll call you and stuff and let you know how everything goes. But tomorrow is a busy day. I'm definitely going to start in the morning with trying to apply for some jobs tomorrow. I'm too tired tonight and too stressed to really deal with that. I'm going to write in my diary. I need a lot of things, a little tea, a little therapy to myself, and just try to get myself together. So I think, she just needs to regroup her thoughts, and that could be really good for her. I don't know exactly what Kaylee is going to do besides starting drama, because she's going to basically put her family business online. But she's like, love you too, girl. She said, you and your sis, make sure y'all don't fight. Make sure that you love your sister, take care of her. I understand she could be a pinfield, but she said, I'm here if you need to talk. Don't shut us out. I understand. Maybe you could be writing. Maybe you could write a book. Just find ways you can make money, baby. She said, okay. So we're going to find things that we can do. I'm not going to do no writing though. I know she's hungry, but bitch, you should have bought something when we was here. I don't know why the waiter didn't even give us nothing. That's dumb. But they're going to be on their way. I'm going to save you guys. And then I'll pretty much see y'all when we get to the house. All right, guys. So your girl is over here looking all like life is just a waste for her. And I feel so bad for her. She looks so sad. But we're going to go ahead and have her use the bathroom. Let's go upstairs. All right, let's have her come use the bathroom. What is Kaylee doing? Kaylee's watching TV, and she got to use the bathroom too. Not as bad, but she does. I'm gonna have her come down here and use the bathroom. Who pranked the toilet? Like, really? It would be irritating me with that. That's so childish. You gonna prank the toilet? Like, really? Anyways. Cooking memories. Okay, Kaylee's remember it takes a lot to make a stew, a pinch of laughter, a scoop of Sims, and a dash of love to make it nice. Sometimes having too many cooks is just what you need. Yeah, I know. Disgusting. We get it. Let's hire an emergency repair service because I'm not paying no 300 something for that.
Harmony.
Well, I don't know. I wonder if it's the same price if the person come out and fix it. I don't know. But she needs to take a shower. She's not, she feels dirty. But first, let me come up here and I'm gonna have your girl come up here and take a nice muscle relaxing bath for her night. I know it's about to be 1 o'clock, but she needs it right now because she's like very upset. Tomorrow we're gonna have a different day. Hopefully it becomes better. And she got the tea for her audience because she definitely wants to tell the audience like, oh my gosh, my sister lost her job and she didn't get the scholarship that she wanted. Like, I feel like stirring up the pot is going to make her sister like be very upset when she finds out like, no, you didn't. You told that she's going to be on social media saying, no, this girl didn't. Oh, look at her falling asleep in the bathtub. Oh, girl. Yeah, I know, girl. We gonna have you go like literally. Okay, so hopefully we get okay, he's here. So hopefully he fixes our toilet. And how much was it? Okay, so it's cheaper. $106 was way cheaper than $300 because I wasn't about to pay that. We still got some money. We definitely need to make sure that Kaylee gets some money, for her sister. So, okay, clean. Okay, so let me see what her needs is. She needs a little fun, amusement. She's hungry and she's tired. Before we go to bed, let's see if we have any leftovers. Maybe we could, because we just took a shower. Let's get some leftovers. It looks like we got some I think we have some jumbo. What is it? Yeah, jumbo, where her sister cooks. So we can definitely, her and her sister cook that. So we'll do that. She loves the smell, you guys. Okay, so baby girl is done doing her stuff. We're going to come over here and we're going to change our outfits to our night outfit real quick. And then we're going to have her go ahead and head to bed. In the morning and stuff, hopefully we could find the reason why she got denied. I don't know why, but we are going to make sure that we help Kamari because I feel bad for her. Losing your job, oh my gosh, losing your job on top of your scholarship and all that stuff going out, girl, she can't catch a break. Not managing to not make her scholarship like she wanted. Like, she's just going through it. All right. So let's go ahead and brush her teeth. So I'm gonna have her come in here. Right now it's 2 or 3 in the morning. we could clean and stuff and do all that. But I would definitely see y'all when they get back up the next morning. So, all right. All right, guys. So Kamari's up and it's the first start of her semester. We're going to have her before she gets ready for school. She has school in 6 hours. I do want her to come over here and maybe try to see if we could find a job. I don't know exactly what type of job for Kamari because she wants to be a hairstylist. But I do want to work on her entrepreneur skills. Maybe find something to do with that. She was in business, but she got fired. And I don't know if we could probably try to, maybe open up a small business where we can do, I thought about doing a small business where we can actually work on doing customer hair, and give them makeovers and get paid, like doing a beauty bar. But then we don't really have enough space for that. So I feel like maybe, we're going to just have her look for jobs for right now. And if we don't find anything that we want her particularly to do, if Kamari don't really find something that she likes, what we might have to do is, have her basically focus on just her school, her classes, and then maybe wait until, like a semester, wait for a semester off. So I basically think 8 weeks, no, not 8 weeks. We have, on here it's like a week, right, class. And usually we have like 8 weeks of class. Since only Sims allow you to have like a week of class, we will wait until, at least until we have about 5 more classes or probably 7 more credits left in order for her to start looking for a good job. So for right now, we are going to, let's see, actress, detective, doctor. I don't feel like any of those is her profession. I mean, we're not going to be doing no job that she doesn't really care for. She loves decorating, but not homes. So I don't feel like those are any of her jobs either. I do want her to go back into business, but that means she would have to start over, and probably this time just make sure that we pick something better. I don't know. But I think we could do social media for, I think that would be a good job for our other sister, Kaylee. Kaylee definitely loves gossip, so social media might be her thing because she loves what's trending, where's the best food in town, who's the most interesting celebrity. She likes gossip. Start a career in social media to be the person that answers these questions for their followers. Vlog. She loves vlogging, so vlogging might be one, and check in a venue to keep followers coming back for more. Internet personality and public relations. She don't want to be a journalist, so I would definitely say internet personality would be good for her. Style, influencer, the right colors, the trending patterns, the unseen and simple pairings. Influence can twist the world towards a more cohesive end. Career branches is trendsetter and stylist. She wants to be a hairstylist, not really a clothing stylist. But I think a style influencer actually might get her skills up and a business. Considering that she wants to own her own business, I think that would be perfect because we could sell clothes on the side in our establishment. Like, people who come in and get their hair done. It could be like a beauty bar and maybe like have a little outfits that we make ourselves for either a trendsetter or we can make her be a stylist. And she would work Monday through Fridays and only off on Saturday and Sundays and get paid $19 an hour. I think that would be perfect for her. So we're going to say that, she's now hired. Let's see. Kamari could jump. Yeah, let's do that. But she starts her first classes today, so we're not going to do that right this second. Let's see. 7 hours. We have to do our building up. We haven't started our homework on none of these. The art of love. So I definitely got to get her situated. We can interview Sims. So the first person we're going to do is our sister. but she's hungry. And we need to come down here and see if we have any breakfast that we can make. If we already have breakfast, then we could just eat the leftovers. If not, we can make some for us and our sister. Okay, so we do got 7 left. Perfect. We got some good amount of food in here that lasts for a few days. So let's grab a serving. I'm going to, let me see, do Kaylee even work or do anything? She doesn't. And I think since she owns a hookah bar, I do want her to, since she has a computer, let's get up. Let's have her come here. I know she's tense. She loves her beauty sleep, guys. She needs amusement, but she also needs her beauty rest, and waking her up in the morning, it just made her feel like, bruh. Let's see. Let's find a job, because she wants to start thinking about her own, because her goal is she wants to actually leave her sister's house. She really doesn't want to be somewhere where she's being like nagged about doing this and doing that. She wants to be on her own. So the first thing I'm going to do is have her do the social media, which is perfect. Okay, so we can start that. And she starts in 0 minutes. Okay, so is she? Let's have her create a social media. So that way she can start that, get her fame up, you guys. All right, bet. So she created a new social media profile. Nobody can go anywhere in the social media sphere if they don't have an online presence. Use your social media profile to gain followers, grow your network, and become an online powerhouse. So that's pretty much what we need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and have her, we're gonna vacuum real fast. I'm gonna have her vacuum. I don't know why they keep saying they can't vacuum. Is it like, I'm not getting it. Is it too small, the room? Okay, we're just gonna throw away. I don't like that you can't vacuum, because that's just nasty. But anyway, let's clean up. Alright, so we made 300. So apparently we made some money, you guys. I'm so happy about that. We made some money, which is perfect, because that's meaning we're starting somewhere. She's getting like $3-something a day, $354 a day so far. So we are definitely going to make sure that we get your girl cleaned and stuff. Let me actually get ready to put on her outfit for school this morning. No, we're not going to say she's gloomy. I don't want her to be gloomy, because then that means she's not going to look at the positive outside of life. Right now, I know she's not feeling good. She has emotions right now. She's still missing and grieving people, the loved ones, whoever she lost. And I understand that. She's a little bit tired, but I am going to have her come over here at the table real quick, because I want her to, write her thoughts down and say, like, dear diary, today, I'm doing this. Even though we just actually found a great job, she's still grieving, because technically the stylist career is not really what she wanted, but she's happy she got something. I mean, she's still crying.
thoughts were only shadows, learning how to speak my name. Then a war began to rise inside my chest. Soft at first, then glowing like a sunrise no one else could see. I didn't know what I was waiting for, but something pulled me from the dark. A whisper turning into light. This is the gift that changed my heart, a spark that opened every part, a truth arriving right on time, a feeling falling from the sky.
Real fast before we end it. But her sister's right here, like looking and saying, "Oh sis, like what's going on? Why are you crying? And why are you doing the most?" Like, I do want to end the episode with, cause look at her. She's looking like, I don't like people crying. But we might actually have her do like an episode on YouTube, like talk about her sister getting on her nerves because she lost her job and sob. So she's like really going to have her fans know exactly like, bruh, my sis is doing this and she's annoying me. So while she's doing that, yeah, I'm going to have her put on her outfit real fast for her Friday. And then I'm going to have her come up here and record. I know beauty tip. I'm going to have her record in the hallway like we normally do. This is her little sitting YouTube area. I'm going to have her come over up here and record real fast. So we can have her basically like, explain the situation. Devon is probably calling, their dad is probably calling just to see how everything is going. Right now she's tense because she feels like, bruh, Dad, you need to get your daughter. Like, she's annoying me. She's crying. Oh, okay. He called her. She's like, "Hi, Dad." She's like, "Yeah, I'm still depressed. I'm still trying. Mom told you about everything. I just don't know what to do at this point." And he's like giving her some pointers, letting her know like, "Girl, you got this." And look at my girl over here looking so cute and professional. Like, she got her life together. She would be that girl, but she just doesn't care because she's just, she's not really doing what she's supposed to be doing. It's not, but the outfit is definitely given. But I don't get what she did with the drone. What? Cause I don't have no drone on here, and I don't know if she left. Oh, she left it outside. Cause I'm like, girl, come put in your inventory. You know what? Let's teleport her real quick over here, and then that way you could just put in inventory. Thank you. And then we're going to come back up here, teleport again, so that way we can start our live. All right. I know you're tense, girl, but you'll be all right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and begin recording, and then we're going to sit right here. All right. Now let's go ahead and put some rain to kind of say this is the really, like right now, this is how I'm feeling. She's like, let's have her. She's like, "Hey everybody, if I look so upset right now, it's for a good, pretty reason right now." She's like, "My sister and stuff, like, is getting on my nerves. Today, she is crying. She's been depressed because she lost her job." She's like, "That's the episode today of my sister, episode 3, because she literally lost her job." She's like, "Oh my gosh." She's like, she's over here being a sob. What? She's being depressed for no reason. She's throwing off my game. We went to Starbucks and I didn't even get my meal, and she still is like carrying on like everybody else doesn't have their own issues. She was like, "But I just wanted to let you guys know about, this whole podcast today. we did manage to go to therapy, and we did go to the gym, work out a little, steam, whatever you want to call it. It was okay, whatever. But she said, I would rather be the drama and the gossiper because, guys, I just found a profession for me, and it's going to be a social media influencer. I'm definitely starting a job now, and I'm going to be posting like every day. So she's like, so stay tuned to my channel. I just made a social media if you want to follow me. And that's it. And let me know the tea, you guys. Alright, that's the end of the podcast for today. That's her end of her podcast, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. Not too long. And we're going to say, my sister lost her job. T. I would say the T on my sister. The T on my sister. And then we're going to put exclamation mark. The T on my sister. Alright guys, so we just got done. We're going to go ahead and put this in our inventory. And then I'm going to have her come downstairs and watch TV. I was going to have them basically, I wanted to end the podcast with her. I don't know yet. I really want to end the cast when she get back from school. I think I am going to end it with her and, have her talking to both of them talking to their person, their therapist. So, they can pretty much learn a lot of stuff, on what the next step is. The next step is shopping therapy. But right now it's not going to be really the sister. It's going to be just her by herself because she needs like someone to vent to talk to. She doesn't know how to move on right now. She's so super depressed that it's kind of like, nothing that seems to be working with talking to her parents and writing in her diary is helping. She's still crying. So she feel like maybe she needs to bring a therapist to see if maybe she can just have a one-on-one session. And that would definitely be about $500. So we'll see. But right now my girl is, Kaylee is just watching TV, laughing, looking at the drama. She just loves looking at people do some crazy stuff, showing stuff on reality. She's like watching the Bad Girls Club. She's like, I can't believe these girls. She said, no, they didn't. She said, I can't believe Jasmine just whooped her tail and all that stuff. She's like over there looking at the drama, the deeps. She just loved having stuff going on. She's like, this stuff is chaotic, but I love it. She's just clapping. She said, yeah, girl, you better beat her tail. She's so focused into it, you guys. It's funny. It's already 3 and she's tired. So once she gets done watching her reality TV show, I think I'm gonna have her use the bathroom and then take a nap because she is a little sleepy and drained from alone. Okay, so let's go ahead and have her come use the bathroom real fast and I'm gonna have her take a nap. We're gonna have her take a nap downstairs instead of in her room because, I don't see the point of her going all the way upstairs just to take a nap when she could just literally, bob in the living room to herself, especially since she's at home by herself. So hopefully Kamari is almost done because I really want her to hurry up and come home so we can basically, I'm gonna speed it up so we can basically have her get some therapy before we end before we end it, like for real. All right, so is that the end of your session? Because if it's not, we might just wait. All right, so she's good. Let me have her, I want them to come sit out over here. I'm gonna have her basically, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna have her basically call, the therapist, Lynn, and we're going to have her invite her over so we can start this therapy session. We're gonna basically be paying $500 on. That's going to be a lot coming out of our pocket, but we need it. So, I mean, as much as I can see her down right now, I think she definitely needs the therapy. She's like, hi. She said, I would like to place a therapy with Lynn today at my house. A session private, please. So she's like, she's on her way. She's like, yeah. She's like, life is so sad and dreadful. Look at her. She's like, I just don't get it. I don't. Okay, so Linwood, when she gets here, okay, here she go. She's walking in her professional attire. We're going to not install, add to group, and I'm gonna put sit together. All right, come on, because I want to start this session now and have her like talk to her and say, so what seems to be the problem? All right, so she's here. All right, guys, I'm going to end this episode right here. Thank you for staying tuned to the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. And I'm going to go ahead and play the last clip of this video, and I will see you in the next episode, guys. Bye.
This isn't something I chase. It lives in me. So proud, I was born with it. I move with it. 'Cause I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody.